अस्सलामुअलैकुम फ्रेंड्स। तो कैसे हो आप सब? उम्मीद करता हूँ मेरे सब दोस्त खैरियत से हो गए। वेलकम है दोस्तों आप लोगों का मेरे चैनल पर। तो दोस्तों आज मैं आप लोगों के लेकर आया हूँ मॉर्गन स्टैनली द बैंक ऑफ यूएसए, इसके बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन। तो इस वीडियो को देखना दोस्तों आप लोगों ने लास्ट तक। वीडियो पसंद आए तो वीडियो करना लाइक, दोस्तों के साथ शेयर, चैनल कर देना सब्सक्राइब। चलिए दोस्तों आज की वीडियो की तरफ बढ़ते हैं, फिर एंड में आपसे मुलाकात होगी। चलिए दोस्तों, Morgan Stanley is an American multinational investment bank and financial services company headquartered at 1585 Broadway in Midtown Manhattan, New York City, with offices in more than 42 countries and more than 60,000 employees. The firm's clients include corporations, governments, institutions, and individuals. Morgan Stanley ranked number 67 in the 2018 Fortune 500 list of the largest United States corporations by the total revenue. The original Morgan Stanley, formed by J.P. Morgan Chase partners Henry Sturgis, Morgan Harold Stanley, and others, came into existence on September 16, 1935 in response to the Glass-Steagall Act that required the splitting of commercial and investment banking business. In the first year, the company operated with 24% market share, US $1.1 billion in public offering and private placements. The current Morgan Stanley is the result of merger of the original Morgan Stanley with Dean Witter Discover and Co. in 1997. Dean Witter's chairman and CEO Philip J. Purcell became the chairman and CEO of the newly merged Morgan Stanley. Dean Witter Discovered and Co. The new firm changed its name back to Morgan Stanley in 2001. The main areas of business for the firm today as institutional securities, wealth management, and investment management. The bank is considered systemically important by the Financial Stability Board. Overview: Morgan Stanley is the financial services corporation that, through its affiliates and subsidiaries, advises and originates, trades, manages, and distributes capital for institutions, government, and individuals. The company operates in three business segments: institutional securities, wealth management, and investment management. The history of Morgan Stanley Bank. The original Morgan Stanley 1935 to 1997. Morgan Stanley traces its root to J.P. Morgan following the Glass-Steagall Act. It was no longer possible for a corporation to have investment banking and commercial banking business under a single holding entity. J.P. Morgan chose the commercial banking business over the investment banking business. As a result, some of the employees of J.P. Morgan, most notably Henry Morgan and Harold Stanley, left J.P. Morgan and joined others for the Drexel partner to form Morgan Stanley. The firm formally opened the door for business on September 16, 1935 at 2 Wall Street, New York University just down the street from JP Morgan. The firm was involved with the distribution of 1938 $100 million of debentures for the United States Steel Corporation as the lead underwriter. The firm also obtained the distinction of being the lead syndicate in the 1939 U.S. rail financing. The firm went through a reorganization in 1941 to allow for more activity in its सिक्योरिटीज बिजनेस। दोस्तों आपको आज की वीडियो कैसी लगी कमेंट सेक्शन में ज़रूर बताएं। वीडियो पसंद आए तो वीडियो कर दें लाइक, दोस्तों के साथ चैनल को कर दें सब्सक्राइब। मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, आज के लिए इतना ही। मुझे दें इजाज़त, अल्लाह हाफिज़।